Last night, Damian Lillard decided to chime in, responding to a tweet about how people disrespect LeBron and that he is a once-in-a-generation talent. Lillard responded with 4 words, bleep, really crazy, though. So, Shannon, do you like Dame's response?
I love it, because Dame gets it. He's absolutely right. LeBron is not only a generational talent, he's a transcendent player. And those guys don't come along. Skip, you know, you can be a generational talent and not be a transcendent player. I think we're all in agreement. Skip, we can debate GOAT status all we want to, but I don't think there's anybody that's willing to debate that LeBron James is a transcendent player. We agree on that.
Sure.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I mean, you begrudgingly said it, Skip. Don't do that.
I mean, I got him in the top 10.
You made me sick.
What do I have, like 7th?
Whatever. Yep. Oh, with 4 championships and 4 finals MVP, you gonna have the man.
Wait, you went ahead and said it's a done deal.
I didn't say that.
You went ahead and gave him 4.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
You just jinxed yourself.
We've never seen, Skip, and what Dame's saying, we've never seen a guy be this good for this length of time. He says players in the league knows how good, unless you're envious, unless you're jealous. Because I want to know the player, the current player. Name the current player in the league that says, you know what? I wouldn't trade my career for LeBron's. Name the current player that would say that right now, Skip. That would have 4 finals, 4 MVPs, 13 times when it's all said and done. Skip, everybody. And like Dame says, look, the player in the league knows how great he is. For the most part, a large portion of those, not everybody, not all that every should feel a certain way about something, but for the most part, they have a healthy level of respect for LeBron. And what Dame said at the end, he said, we didn't do that with Jordan. We just admired and appreciated his greatness. But every chance people get, they try to take their shots at LeBron. But don't worry about it.
You got this?
Keep standing, Bron.
4th is a done deal, says Shannon Sharp. Okay, here's my take on this. I find it fascinating that Damian Lillard replied to a follower who basically said, look, I'm paraphrasing his tweet, but this is how I took it. He's saying, look, we know LeBron has some flaws, but why shouldn't we just ignore those and embrace his greatness? Because there's so much greatness to embrace.
Yeah, everybody has flaws.
Okay, I got it. Here's my problem with that. What is my job? What happens every day when I come in here and sit in this seat for 2.5 hours opposite you on Undisputed?
Yes.
My job tends to revolve around debates that you establish, that you ramrod, in which you say that LeBron James is greater than Michael Jordan, who I consider the greatest performer and competitor in the history of all sports.
Right.
I've never seen anything like the force of nature that was Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And yet you have the audacity, you would dare to come in here on a daily basis and say, LeBron's the GOAT, and you wear GOAT masks.
Yeah, I do.
So I'm forced into a position of having to defend the obvious GOAT by constantly referring to the obvious flaws in LeBron James.
But that's the problem. That's the problem that people want to push back, is because you say LeBron has flaws and Jordan does not. You're unwilling to relent that Jordan had flaws. If you would come out here and say, well, Jordan has some flaws, you make it seem like, and people make it seem like Jordan was flawless. And he was not. He is not. That's the only point.
Shannon, he was flawless.
No, stop it, Skip Bayless. Stop.
He was flawless. He went
it.
6-0 in the finals with 6 MVPs. Show me a flaw. Help me out.
So he won every game on the way to the finals. He won every championship. So he had flaws.
But he won all those championships.
Yes, Skip. Okay, he won 6. There's no denying. But he played 15 seasons. So what happened in those seasons? So there were flaws before the perfection, and then there was flaws at the end. Am I correct?
Flaws at the end of what? When he went to Washington?
Yes.
Okay, he quit because his coach got fired.
So let me ask you a question.
And he quit for 3 years in his late 30s, and at 38 and 39, he went to Washington and was just a ceremonial basketball player.
Let me ask you a question.
Still averaged 20 and 6.
Let me ask you a question. If he had won a title in Washington, would we say Jordan only has 6 titles or he has 7?
Well, obviously, nobody expected him to win any titles in Washington.
Why not? He the GOAT!
Well,
Why not the GOAT?
Because he had retired for 3 years and came back near 40 years of age.
He retired for a year and a half and came back and ran 3 more. So I'm just saying.
Okay, well, he's a much younger man.
If he the GOAT, no, Skip.
Hey.
If he the GOAT, you get no.
If he hadn't gotten pushed out for those 2 middle years,
I don't know what he
would
got.
have seen 8 straight championships.
I don't know what he got done.
You know it, and I know it.
No. All I'm asking you is that if he the GOAT, he's got to be overcome age. Overcome age. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Oh, so he's not the GOAT then? Because that's you
overcome age.
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
This is what you told me.
He was the GOAT times 10.
Hold on. No.
When they forced him out in Chicago.
No. When I say LeBron lost, you said LeBron should have beat the big 3 Celtics if he the GOAT, and he got to beat the big 4 Spurs, and he got to beat the big 4 Warriors. He the GOAT. So I'm asking you, if he the GOAT, Jordan should have beat the big 3 Celtics. He should have beat the bad boy Pistons.
He almost beat him by himself.
No, he didn't.
They wrote a whole book about him versus the Pistons called The Jordan Rules. Detroit had a whole set of rules to try to stop him.
It should have been, and somebody from Detroit should have wrote a book, The Bad Boys Rule Jordan, because that's what they did.
Until he finally went to the weight room and said, watch this.
Until they got old.
No, they weren't old.
Yeah, they were, Skip. Yes, they were.
They were all there.
No,
Skip. He said, watch this. You know, he swept the bad boy Pistons.
Here's the thing, Skip. This is what you know. Guys in the 90s did not take care of